Good afternoon and welcome to St. James Academy in Lenexa. It's the 2:30 matchup in the 10th annual Spectrum Sports Volleyball Slam. We've got Washburn Rural out of the Centennial League taking on the preseason #1 team in 6A, the Blue Valley Tigers out of the Eastern Kansas League. Kevin Wyke with the head coach of St. James Academy. That's Nancy Dorsey. Well, we got two teams placers at the state tournament last year, 4th for Washburn Rural, and of course the state runners-up Blue Valley, and they got a lot back this year.
They do. Coming off that second place finish last year, they returned just about everybody. Look to see Evelyn Diedrich, senior left side hitter, and Lindsay Lahr, senior middle hitter, kind of be pacing the offense for them in this match. I'm excited to watch them play. They're dynamic, fun team to watch. On the Lady Blues, you're going to have the young team, but veteran coach in Kevin Bordewick, who's won 7 state titles and always gets the best out of his kids. Look to see DeLay, young kid, big talent. So we're excited to see how this one turns out.
Should be a good one. Blue Valley and Washburn Rural. You're watching the Volleyball Slam right here on Spectrum Sports. Lineups being introduced here at St. James Academy in Lenexa, Kansas. You're watching the 10th annual Volleyball Slam here on Spectrum Sports. As we've got two teams that had a good go at the state tournament. As Blue Valley, the state runners-up in 2018, and it was a 4th place finish for Washburn Rural, as they were eliminated in the semifinals by the eventual state champions, the Lawrence Lady Lions.
Yeah, that was a fun. We were down there for 5A, and we're watching 6A, and Rural defeated Blue Valley North in one of the pool play games, and that was what allowed them to advance to the semis, and it was such a fun match to watch. I think kind of everybody had Blue Valley North as a favorite, and they upset them, and they just played with so much energy, and that's something that Bordewick has always really been so good at. He gets his teams, no matter how talented they are, how old, how young, to play with so much energy. And it makes such a difference, and it's intimidating when you're playing against a team that just never goes away. It just keeps chipping away at every little point. So I'm excited to see how they compete against this veteran, Blue Valley team with just about everybody back, and watch these two teams duke it out.
And the head coach, speaking of energy and optimism, Dave Johnson, got a great beard as well. Tell you what, this guy in his 7th year, he's got 2 seconds, a 3rd, and a 5th, trying to get that elusive first ever state championship for Blue Valley. Their preseason rank #1, coming in, according to the Kansas Volleyball Association, will be Washburn Rural with the service.
Johnson, a great player in his own right. He's in the Hall of Fame at Newman University, so he has some playing experience under his belt as well, and certainly using that to help his girls be successful.
Lahr hits it off the block, point Blue Valley.
No surprise there that the first ball of the game is going to go to kind of their superstar, Lahr. She plays with so much energy. She's good everywhere. She's very versatile. You're going to see her hit out of the middle. You'll see her hit out of the left. You'll see her go behind. She's just a fun player to watch.
Free ball sent over to Blue Valley. And Lahr doing it again on the front line for Blue Valley. All-state, all-EKL, headed to Missouri State. Lindsay Lahr.
Yeah, to see on that replay, she's smart. She's been around the block. She knows what she's doing. So she was a little bit late to that ball, didn't get to elevate, but just used the block. Smart play.
Ace by Evelyn Diedrich. And she's their big-time player. She's all-state and all-EKL. She's headed to South Dakota, and you talk about a young lady that can jump out of the gym.
Yeah, she's such a dynamic, fun little player to watch. I mean, just you watch her serve, and she's got this pretty heavy jump top, and it's definitely a weapon for them.
Macy DeLay is dug. So DeLay going back to work on the outside. Lindsay Lahr is blocked.
It's a great rally. Oh, no.
And Emma Williams will get the Blue Valley kill.
That's tough. I mean, their middle back was right there for that dig. Just a great all-around volleyball play here. Just in that entire rally. A lot of back and forth, some good blocks, some great swings and digs. Keeping the ball alive.
Almost caught the tape, but it goes over. Delay, cross court, dug. But it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a point to Washburn Rural.
Uh-oh. I just heard number 5, Emma Williams, kind of tripped on their way to that ball, and she's like, she jumped on me. You know, sometimes that happens in the game. You get kind of tied up on the block. You just kind of have to laugh it off and move on.
Game will continue on. Katie Burrow with the service for Washburn Rural.
Another freshman in the game, 6 setter, good hands, athletic player.
Williams, another kill for Blue Valley. Just crafty here.
Yeah, that was smart. Just a little bit of finesse, right? She saw the block was there. She didn't want that ball to come back on her side, so she dropped it in the donut. That's just showing her high volleyball IQ. She's headed to Washburn next year to play volleyball. Or 2 years from now. She's just a junior.
Lahr with the tip and the kill. Lindsay Lahr off to a fast start here in game 1.
That's kind of a Lahr specialty. As she goes in with this big approach, like she's going to just crush the ball, and you can just see her elbow drop, and she drops it in that tip. Super, super smart.
Gauernheim with the serve. Pipe attack by Diedrich, handled by the Junior Blues. Good block there, but it goes off the block and out of bounds. Point Washburn Rural.
And there she was, that Brooklyn Delay, that freshman we've been wanting to watch. She has that wow factor, just kind of a stud hitter. Bordewick said she'll play basketball as well as soccer. So just a freshman, going to be planning on being a 3-sport athlete. I think we saw a little bit of that athleticism there on that last play.
Plays for the Impact Club team, but she's supposed to be the next big star in Kansas. An ace for Washburn.
You've got
This is
Macy
her older
DeLay.
sister,
Yeah,
yeah.
you got sisters on the team. Macy DeLay with the ace. She's going to Drake next year to play. She's just just watching her in that first few plays, she's athletic, she's strong, powerful. She can tell she's played at a high level for a long time.
Macy DeLay checking out. Isa Mondragon, senior libero, checking in for Washburn Rural as Lahr with the serve. It's a good one.
Nice dig there by Mondragon.
There's the freshman with the kill, Brooklyn Delay.
There it is. I wish I had a better view. I feel like I always can't quite see, when she's getting up there with that block, but she looks comfortable. She looks like she feels kind of at home. She found the seam in that block. Great play for a freshman.
Speaking of freshmen, Blue Valley is loaded with talented freshmen, according to their coach, Coach Johnson, as Lahr with the backline kill.
The Tigers really using that back row attack. They've got Lahr back there, and then when Diedrich is back there, they're utilizing those, the high flyers, the big jumpers, the powerful arms. Just gives you another option. It's like having another hitter in front row.
Emma Williams, track athlete. She shows her emotions.
Yeah, she just had to laugh at herself there. She just served it under the net. She's like, oh my goodness. But it's first game of the season. We got to get some of that, get some of the ugly out and get rid of it so it's gone for the rest of the season.
Schooler, the service for Washburn Rural. Tip handled by Mondragon. And here's the freshman with the kill, Brooklyn Delay, the pipe attack, and Coach Bordewick said she might get off to a little bit of a slow start, but once she gets acclimated, look out for number 17.
I love her confidence. She's a freshman. They're setting her in the backcourt, and she wants the ball. She's like, give me the ball. Be the beast, baby.
Cross-court kill by Diedrich, and she's got that 30-inch vertical, and she used it there.
Yeah, she's so fun to watch. She just flies, and she's got a whip of an arm. She can do a lot of great things from the front row.
She's headed to South Dakota to play college volleyball. Tori Hamilton, the sophomore, serving for Blue Valley.
I love because Coach described her serve as dirty. I thought that was the best adjective to use. That you just can't read this serve. It's just really difficult to pass.
And in the front line there, Taylor Russell gets the kill through the block. She's a freshman as well, and she's a 6-footer.
Holy cow, the future is bright for the Lady Blues. These freshmen are walking in the gym like they own the place, like they belong here, like they've been here for years. I'm very impressed.
There's no intimidation factor with these 9th graders. As good block set up there by the Lady Blues. Lar, and
nice.
She got it in. Cross-court action by Lindsay Lar.
That was nice.
Point Blue Valley.
Just an off play. That's really your best option, right? And she just crushes that ball. That's an incredibly difficult ball to defend. It's on the line. You think it's going out. Unless you're standing on that line, you have no chance of taking that.
And speaking of talented freshmen, this is Avery DeLong, 6-footer. Probably 6-foot 9th graders.
I know. Seriously,
I was like 5'1" in 9th grade.
Yeah, they're getting taller and taller, I feel like.
All them taller now. Blue Valley checking in now. Another freshman, Kate Peterson. Except she subbed in a little too early there. She'll learn the new substitution pattern.
Yeah, you gotta make sure they're looking at you.
Coach Johnson loves his freshmen. He says that my freshmen are stacked.
What a great first experience to play in an event like this. Big crowd, televised, just an exciting atmosphere to kind of get those first game jitters out of the way. Nice save by Lar.
Free ball sent over. They'll set up the freshman, and she'll get the kill. Brooklyn DeLay.
Now, obviously the kill was great, but I love that you see some of her ball skills here, and on the replay you didn't get to see that, but great swing. She came off the net, played defense, and then got out to approach and attack. Just shows that she's been playing this game for a while, and she's real comfortable with it.
Lar is dug. Work by Blue Valley on the dig. And point to the Lady Blues double contact called on Blue Valley. This is Taylor Russell, 6-foot freshman. And Lar just rolling thunder right now.
That set was just money for her. She's just a strong, powerful hitter. Set the ball tight. She got up on top of the ball and just crushed it.
Headed to Missouri State, team captain, 6'2" senior. Service here by Diedrich, point Washburn Rural. And now serving will be Katie Burrow. Sister Abby played on the team last year, now at Fort Scott. And they handcuff Williams. And an ace for Katie Burrow. She's a freshman. Look at all these 9th graders. Are you kidding me?
To me, the future is bright for them. I mean, he's got to be really excited about the squad that he has here now. And you know, he came in, what'd you say, ranked 10th? I don't think that's quite right. I think they're definitely being underestimated a little bit because they're young.
Good block there. Macy DeLay is leading the charge, number 8 for the Lady Blues.
Great block setup, good penetration there. It just kind of trapped Lindsay Lar in the middle. Excellent finish. I think what you're seeing here is just two really good teams. This is a great matchup. We might see this matchup at the state tournament.
Be a final.
Oh, go!
Oh, it works for Blue Valley. As they get the point.
It's hard to be a spectator, I've decided. I'm sitting here,
You're
I'm
here
like,
as a
go.
fan.
I know.
As this is just high-level volleyball. Mentioned Washburn Rural 10th in the preseason poll. Blue Valley number 1. And an ace by Dauernheim.
It's a great serve, nice and deep. Make them have to question is it in and out. And if you're Johnson, you're looking at the freshman's back there passing. That's who you're going to serve. I don't care how good she is. I don't care what kind of talent she's going to be. She's a freshman. Make her prove herself. Put some pressure on her.
Free chance now for Blue Valley. Lar with the tip. She's dug. Free chance again for Blue Valley. Lar handle again. Nearly an overpass.
Nice save.
And there is the thunder of Diedrich. She can rip it.
She wasn't sure. She looked at my back row attack because she landed, essentially right almost at the net after she swung this. So I'll watch her as she lands. She's pretty much right in Lindsay Lahr's space, but that's just her jumps.
She can jump out of the gym, 30-inch vertical. And Lahr is blocked. The freshman there, Brooklyn DeLay.
Well, now how fun was that? That was Macy DeLay with her sister Brooklyn DeLay putting that ball down from Lahr. Lahr likes to go off one foot. The sisters team up for the stuff block. As a parent, you got to just be sitting in the stands with a big smile on your face.
All even at 14 with Macy DeLay serving. Overpass. Tip action by DeLay.
Great
Hustle by
upright.
Emma Williams. And off the block is Diedrich. Headed to South Dakota, gets the kill and the point for Blue Valley in this tight one between two teams that placed at state. Rural got 4th. Blue Valley the runner-up to Lawrence High. Lawrence High lost 11 seniors. Blue Valley thinks it's their time as Mondragon can't handle the serve receive. And the ace for Blue Valley. 38 wins for Washburn Rural last year, 32 for Blue Valley. Ziegler with the kill. Lillian, a 9th grader, and she's 6'1".
They're tall and they're young. This is another player that Bordewick talks about. She's young, she's strong, she's just going to keep getting better and better. And this is the first game of the season, and these freshmen are having a really impressive first outing. So imagine at the end of the year with him kind of teaching them all of their ways and how they play, how much better they're going to be at the end of the year.
And there was a good dig there by Mondragon, as that was a heater by Diedrich. Caught in the net. Ziegler will play basketball, and keep in mind Kevin Bordewick is the girls basketball coach and reigning 6A state champion. They went 23-2 in girls basketball as they get the kill. An outside hit there.
And
that
another
was
freshman.
Taylor Russell, yeah.
Russell has only
The
played
battle
middle.
of the freshmen.
It really is. Number 1, Russell, on that kill there. She has only played middle in her career so far. So moving to the left is a pretty big transition. It's a lot slower. In the middle, everything's quick and fast. And just sometimes timing can be an issue, especially for someone so young. But she's handling it like a boss, really.
Ziegler, precision shot for the point for the Lady Blues.
Right now you have 2 freshman hitters in the front row and a sophomore right side. Just the youth on this team, and we keep talking about it, but they don't play like they're young. They play like this is not their first rodeo.
Diedrich tools the block, gets the kill.
Great swing by Diedrich. She just can hang in the air and just try to find a way to make things happen and to use those hands. She's been having a great first set. This is a great match. Got a little delay. I don't know if we're checking on the score or.
First referee is Dave Dover. He's still up in his perch, but Barb Williamson is checking at the scorer's table with something right behind us.
2 veteran officials here. You see them every year, perennial visits to the state tournament. They're always there.
And there is the veteran official, Dave Dover.
Just patiently waiting. I think maybe it might be a lineup check. I'm not entirely sure what we got going on, but these delays are frustrating, especially in a game where it's so tight. You just don't want to kill momentum. Kind of let's get moving.
Officials working the lines, doing a good job. Some paperwork to work out here, and now Coach Johnson will get the explanation. That's not a happy Dave Johnson face.
No, it doesn't look like it.
If you're looking for a more positive and uplifting, energetic guy, that guy with that beard and bald head is where you go. He is, you almost feel like you're really lagging behind after you spend a half an hour with him, and just like, man, I need to pick up the pace here and
I almost forget what he looks like without that beard. It's been so long since he hasn't had it. I'm pretty soon we're gonna be able to braid that bad boy.
Well, he's got a lot of things on his plate. He's got a baby coming in October with his wife Anna.
Gonna be a family of 6, 4 kids.
4 kids. Baby Noah is supposed to be born on Halloween.
Which is just, I told him, like, Dave, you coach volleyball for a living. That's the worst timing ever. That is the weekend of the state tournament. He's like, I know. I'm like, his poor wife, Anna's maybe having that baby on her own. So we'll stay silent
so
prayers for her.
They have 3 boys and a little girl, Gabby. Isaac, Abe, and Noah. Noah's the new baby coming in October. So once again, some paperwork to work out here, and like Nancy said, as good a match as you'll see. These 2 teams, these are 2 heavyweights really trading punches early in the season.
It looks like what happened was Blue Valley was out of rotation. They had the wrong server, so they lost the point. The point was awarded to the Lady Blues, and now they also get the ball. So they're getting them in the right rotation so that won't happen again. But that's what this delay has been about.
Yeah, this is game 1. You only had a couple of weeks of practice.
Yeah, these are the kinks you work out at this event. I mean, some people don't like to play in this event because it's so early, and you really, after you eliminate tryouts, you're only looking at like 7, 8 practices for most of these teams, at least the Kansas side.
And the Missouri teams are a little ahead. They've actually got games under their belt.
Yes, some of them do.
And more practice time.
Yeah, they have they start a whole week earlier, so that certainly doesn't hurt. But it's you got to work these cobwebs off a little bit and clean up, because there's a lot of season left to be played, and everyone's going to get better. So what we're seeing here is only just the beginning with a lot of these teams.
Allie Schooler will serve after this situation is rectified. She's a sophomore setter. Punch shot to the back line. Brooklyn delay keeping it alive. Free ball sent over for Blue Valley. Let's see if they can take advantage. Yes, they will. Diedrich with the kill.
Not only does she get up high, but she just has like a cannon, and she has a whip of an arm. She hit it really right to her, but it had so much pace. There's really not a lot she could do about it. It's kind of deflected right off her arms.
Tied at 18. Blue Valley the serve. Overpass. Put down by the freshman, Avery DeLong.
Great play at the net by DeLong. This is just a heads-up play. She's ready. She's just on her toes looking for that overpass. You have to be careful with those. They have to break the plane of the net, and she did a good job of being patient and then, kind of turning those hands to make it hard to return.
And the kill by Taylor Russell. Freshman hitter up front for Washburn Rural, and we're all even at 19. And this is game 1, best of 3.
Got to see Russell on that last play go where she's maybe more comfortable. She's been a middle her whole playing career, and she got to hit that ball out of the middle. So nice to see her hit something quick with a little bit of pace.
Hit long by Lar. Yeah, Russell, they're trying to use her on the outside. They use her on the left side as a hitter. Mondragon.
That was a nice serve. A great pass. There it is. That time she got her.
Nice dig. Good block by Blue Valley.
Oh, man.
Point Blue Valley. And is that DeLong and Diedrich there? Or is that the freshman getting the solo block?
Yeah, I really, I love DeLong's confidence delay, in the back row. She digs the ball, a heavy driven ball by Diedrich, and she's like, give me the ball, give me the ball. You can tell she's going to be someone to watch for the future. She's going to be the next star out of this state, because she's really good, and she's got a lot of confidence. And
Russell gets the kill there. She goes cross court. She's going to have some fellow 9th graders running with her with this Blues team that you have to keep track of. Of course, Coach Bordewick has 7 state titles. He's a long-time, 30-plus year coach. As the kill for Blue Valley. And found the corner nicely for the Tigers.
Yeah, Diedrich from the right side, just rotationally, she was lined up over there. You just got to go with your experience, right? Feed the beast. We always say that when someone's having a good night and she's having a great, I guess, afternoon, we should say, you got to keep giving her the ball.
She has got the thunderous strike going here, all even at 21. Coach Johnson, early in the season. Williams to the back line, too long. Point, Washburn Rural. Timeout, Blue Valley. We're back to the volleyball slam right here on Spectrum Sports. Washburn Rural with the service. Is Katie Burrow. And Emma Williams with the key kill here late in this one. And you know, we talk about Diedrich flying. This young lady can get up and fly too a little bit.
Yeah, she really has just a lot of athleticism. She can get up there. She can tell her when she does something well, everybody gets really fired up. She's kind of like the motivator of this team.
She's the emotional leader, I think, is Macy DeLay with the cross-court kill.
Senior middle blocker Macy DeLay. Headed to Drake next year. She really likes to go behind in it. She's absolutely awesome behind the setter off one leg.
Second team all league and all city, and Washburn Rural getting on a roll gets the kill.
That was quite a serve. That just dropped. A heavy, heavy drop. Macy DeLay. Another timeout by Blue Valley.
Timeout Blue Valley. Washburn Rural a point away from taking game 1. Now here's game point service to Macy DeLay for Washburn Rural. Emma Williams gets it through the block.
Huge net violation we missed there. Oh, yikes. And
point Washburn Rural. Double contact, and the Lady Blues win game 1, 25-22 in a thriller here at St. James Academy. And you got 2 Final Four state teams from last year, and they look like it. Let's go back to the game winner here, and the contact is...
It's just a double contact. I'm sure the ball's probably sweaty. I mean, it's freezing to us as spectators, but out there on the floor, you know, they're getting after it. I think a lot of people will be surprised by this outcome, but not, you know, just sitting here and knowing what Bordewick's put up year after year, I can say that I'm honestly not. These girls are poised. They are acting like they're, you know, they're seniors, not freshmen. I've been very impressed with how they competed against this really great Blue Valley team.
Game 1 goes to Washburn Rural. Game 2 just around the corner on Spectrum Sports. Blue Valley getting ready for game 2, set 2. And Washburn Rural in a very good set number 1. Pulled it out at the end, 25-22, but that was some high-level volleyball there.
It really was. It was fun to watch. It was point for point, really the whole set. They just kept going back and forth and back and forth. I thought really aggressive serving. I was impressed with their ball control, with their ball skills. There was good defense being played, but just some dynamic hitters on both sides that are doing some really great things. Blue Valley right now they're smiling. They know, okay, first set of the season, first set of the day. Like, we got this. We're good. They've been there, done that, so they're going to keep their poise and composure, and I imagine this next set's going to be just as exciting as the last one.
That's the feeling with all these teams coming in the slam. It's like it's early in the season. We're going to get a few warts exposed, but yeah. It's not going to end our season or cost us anything. It's a good experience, and let's see how we play here early in the 2019 season.
Yeah, it's good to just learn, you know, to just get out there and play somebody that isn't your own team and learn from your experiences. Like, how can we get better? What do we need to work on? And then next week, put those things into action in practice.
Always be growing. Growth mindset.
That's right. That's where it's at right now.
Caitlin Cobb, the freshman, will serve for Blue Valley.
I also love Borderick's confidence in delay. She's starting left front, which is typically where you start your hitter that you want to get to the most balls to. And I really love that. He's not afraid to do that. That just shows, again, his coaching prowess all these years. But sister, Macy DeLay, with that incredible kill off the slide. She likes that 1 foot, and she certainly does it well.
Honorable mention All-State headed to Drake is Macy DeLay. Lar with the kill. Point Blue Valley.
The kill was great. It was impressive. I want to talk about the set. Taylor Dauerheim, that was a beautiful set. It was a great leave for Lar, exactly where she needs it, at the pin, tight, giving her an opportunity to be successful. Setters are so oftentimes forgotten and not talked about, but that was a great play.
Point Blue Valley.
Another big serve from Diedrich.
This is the part that people don't understand. This service is nasty. Oh, unless you hit it and that helped your opponent, yeah.
That was totally your fault.
I'll take that one. Sorry, Evelyn.
When you have a serve like that, just has so much power and you put so much into it, you're going to have a higher
lower
error.
Percentage.
Yeah, your percentage is going to be lower, but you're going to have a higher ace percentage.
I'm willing to take that gamble. Emma Williams blocked, kept it alive with her left hand, and Lar worked in the front line there, doing a good job. Diedrich with a back line attack, and she'll get the kill.
She's been on fire this afternoon. Just everything she touches turns to gold. She really hasn't had, that I can think of, any errors. It's all you can ask for from your senior leader out on the left side. Just keep the ball in play, give us chances to be successful.
Brooklyn DeLay, cross court is dug. Blue Valley scrambles it back over. And this time the freshman, too powerful, Brooklyn DeLay with the kill. Point Washburn Rural.
Brooklyn DeLay just hit the first ball on the right side, came off the net, played defense, and then got out to swing on the left side. You can't do that unless you're highly, highly skilled, certainly not as a freshman. So really just continuously impressive play from her.
Good dig there by Brooklyn.
There's Evelyn again.
Evelyn hit it into the net. Point Washburn Rural.
I love how she's willing to just go for it every time. She very rarely takes anything off of her swing. She's going to go hard or go home for sure.
We'll set the outside with Emma Williams to go with a trick shot. Off speed, finds the floor, and the point for Blue Valley. Emma Williams, she's a junior and does track, does the high jump and the hurdles. Emotional pulse of this Blue Valley team. But really an improved player. Going to be a key cog in this Tiger volleyball program in 2019. Blue Valley, nice scramble and a block. I think that was Ziegler there on the front line, the 6-foot freshman. Getting the point for Washburn Rural.
See, there was a great dig on the side of Blue Valley, and they kept the ball alive. Nice save there. That was actually Russell.
Oh, yeah, it was Russell.
Single block. Just another heads-up play. She's just ready. You know, a lot of volleyball is anticipating, like what is going to happen next. And you can anticipate a play ahead. You're just going to have such an advantage. Nice dig.
Nice dig there by Schooler. Long sending it over. Now free ball sent to Blue Valley. Can they take advantage? No.
Nice up.
Delay.
Oh, man.
They send it over and find a fortuitous spot and get the point.
Brooklyn DeLay with a huge dig. Allie Schooler, sophomore setter. It's her first year of varsity, just with a smart volleyball IQ play. They've been throwing balls out to the left side, making them dig balls. I'm just going to make them think about it and send it over on the second ball. Really impressive.
Schooler to serve. The long is blocked.
Oh, my goodness.
Point Washburn Rural.
Caitlin Brogan, sophomore right side. And who else we got? Taylor Russell. for the block there on the finish. Oh, excuse me, no, that was Ziegler. Ziegler, freshman middle blocker. So strong.
How about that front line of Ziegler and Russell, and then throw in Brooklyn delay as they get the ace. And now we're going to get a timeout. Coach Johnson needs a Tiger timeout. Back to St. James Academy right after this. After the Blue Valley timeout, Washburn Rural serving with Schooler. Doing some scrambling. Emma Williams just got it off the block. A little soft touch there. Point Blue Valley.
Williams has done a good job of just makes some finesse plays. And you got Diedrich who literally swings as hard as she can on almost every ball. And Lar, just a heavy hitter. And Williams is kind of keeping them on their toes, catching them off guard a bit.
Nice kill by Ziegler.
Ziegler off the block. She caught those hands just reaching just a little bit. You can see her on the replay. Diedrich just didn't quite get her arm fully rotated, and really smart play by Ziegler.
Mondragon, the service. She's headed to McCook Community College to play college volleyball. Diedrich dug by Mondragon. Hanging tough. Brooklyn delay is dug by Lar. Now free ball sent over by DeLong, but it's sent wide. Point Washburn Rural.
That's just a mental mistake. You know, they're frustrated. There's some pressure on Blue Valley, you know, coming in with that #1 seed and coming off that second place finish last year. And just the emotional toll that the loss in their community is taking on them. And just it's a tough first match for them with all those things considered.
Point Washburn Rural. Diedrich hit that long. She hit it hard, but just about a foot out here.
Kind of off play. She gets an off ball. It was close. I mean, she was looking for the touch.
Service error by Washburn Rural. Point Blue Valley. Checking in for Blue Valley, Tori Hamilton. Gabby O'Toole out for Blue Valley, and Hamilton, sophomore, will serve. Good block by Blue Valley. Macy delay, in. Kill on the back line for Washburn Rural. Macy delay.
Everything's just clicking for the Lady Blues right now, the Junior Blues. They are just, their passing in system, their sets are exactly where they need to be. Just, I mean, that's not defensible. Just drop it inside the line. There's not a lot you can do about it.
Service error. And point to Blue Valley. Coming in to serve is Caitlin Cobb, one of those fabulous freshmen for Blue Valley. They got Cobb, DeLong, Peterson, and Kilgore that they really like, and then they got a whole bunch of other players that will be coming up through their system to the 9th graders.
Johnson describes Cobb as his vacuum, that she's just an exciting player. She just doesn't let a whole lot hit the floor.
Mondragon saving the day for
oh my,
the Blues.
Wow. That was a great play. I have no idea how she kept that in.
Boy, this is great scrambling by both teams.
Nice dig.
Let's see if they set. Yes, they set Lar, but she sent it out. Point Washburn Rural, but look at the hustle here.
Gonna see the save here by delay. I mean, she was almost by us. Such a hard angle to keep that ball in play. Diedrich was ready for it, just couldn't convert. And then Lar with the big swing. Unfortunately, just a little bit wide.
Overpass, delay makes you pay. That's the freshman, Brooklyn Delay.
I love that. Oh, that kills me. Delay makes you pay. You got the slogan. You can take
I can
credit
use that for 4 years now.
Yes, you totally can. I love it. She's so confident. I love that about her. You don't see it enough.
Diedrich handling her fire right now. Mondragon seems to be everywhere.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
Find the floor with her around. Diedrich off the block. Point Washburn Rural. And here's that Macy Delay and also Cassidy Dahl were there for the tandem block. I think Cassidy's going to get a solo on that one, possibly.
Yeah, that was just strong. She was just really commanded the floor there.
Timeout on the floor. Back to St. James Academy in the slam right after this. Back to action after the timeout. Washburn Rural leading set 2 after winning set 1, 25-22. Lar
there it is.
Gets the kill. It stops that Junior Blues momentum.
That's the Lar we know and love. She just goes and just makes things happen, hitting it high off the hands.
Now here comes Diedrich. Now, can she get him on a run with her service?
The Junior Blues are just in system. Nice cover.
Emma Williams off the block, gets the point for Blue Valley.
That was a great play again by Williams. Williams had so much success just kind of tooling the block. She's got to use that to her advantage. She's smart, she jumps high. She's not your biggest hitter out there, but she's really, really smart, and it's definitely working for her this afternoon.
Diedrich with the service error. Point Washburn Rural. And back to serve for the Lady Blues will be Macy DeLay, senior captain. Overpass, and Blue Valley, no. Yeah, they were able to take advantage. Kind of tough view of that.
Yeah, it didn't quite go over. The setter,
oh, okay.
Katie Burrow, tried to just kind of get it out of the net and was unable to do so. So they didn't quite get that overpass opportunity they were waiting for.
Get a little hungry when you see those overpasses.
Yeah, that's like a birthday ball. Somebody once called it a birthday ball, and I thought that was the best description of it ever. Like, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
The free point.
Freebie, yep.
Yeah.
Point Blue Valley.
Big block there for Blue Valley on the right side.
It's Lar getting the block.
Gabby O'Toole and Lar combined for that.
Ziegler with the kill.
That was a strange ball to defend. It just looked like it was going to go outside the antenna a little bit, and I think the read on that was, see right there, it was just kind of a tough read. Diedrich was right there, right on it, but great swing.
Delay serving for Washburn Rural. They lead it here. Point Blue Valley.
Go to what you know. Diedrich is a known commodity. She's going to swing hard. She's going to swing smart. She's going to make things happen. She continues to kind of keep this Tiger team in the match. Nice serve. Nice dig by Taylor. Oh, that was in.
The kill by Avery DeLong, whose father is Brian DeLong, the center football coach, and he is here watching his 9th grader in action, and she gets the point for Blue Valley.
Really nice swing. That's a tough angle, too. That ball is off the net. When you're on the right side, that's a tough angle to hit, but great finish by her. Nice pass.
Double contact on Washburn Rural. Point Blue Valley as they're trying to rally here. And now we'll get a Coach Bordewick timeout. Back with more at the slam right after this. After a Washburn Rural timeout, Blue Valley with the service. Lindsay Lar headed to Missouri State. Service error. 18-14 Junior Blues. Serving will be Schooler. Allie Schooler, sophomore setter. Williams is dug. And Russell trying to send a free ball over, hit it into the net. Point Blue Valley.
That's right there an example of just having youth, and she's standing behind the 10-foot line, which is, it's a bad set. And that you just got to keep that ball in play, give yourself, reset, another chance to kind of get the ball back.
And getting it through the block.
Actually, pretty good block for Blue Valley.
There.
It was a pretty good block for Blue Valley. They slowed the ball down. She'll just kind of run and pop that ball up. I think it just caught the defense a little bit on their heels. She's super deep. Didn't realize, wasn't able to react fast enough.
So Russell gets the point for Washburn Rural. Here's Diedrich going off speed, but they handle it to the Junior Blues. Diedrich going power this time. She's dug again.
Nice dig by DeLay.
Russell gets the kill. So after the miss hit, the young freshman back-to-back kills for the Lady Blues.
I mean, this is just a fun team to watch. They are dynamic, they are athletic, they are so strong, and they're young. I mean,
they're 6'8", so you don't have to mess with them, right?
Well, yeah. I'm excited to see how they grow as the season progresses.
Diedrich with the Thunder, and she gets the kill for Blue Valley.
Speaking of fun, Diedrich is so fun to watch play.
If you don't get your money's worth by watching number 4 in black and gold, boy, you're in trouble.
Then you just don't really like.
You
just don't really like volleyball.
Yeah, you're already halfway to the grave.
You can't appreciate the small and mighty Evelyn.
She is so fun to watch. Exciting player. And Macy DeLay is dug. Russell again with another kill. We're giving her grief about that miss hit from 10 feet away, and now she's coming on strong. Just knocking it through the DeLong block there.
Yeah, just a nice angle on that. There was a little seam in the block, and she found it and then used some hands. Uh-oh.
Overpass, and Brooklyn DeLay makes Blue Valley pay.
You gotta get it in there one more time.
Yeah, I gotta use it.
I mean, you just have to.
Yeah, I gotta use it,
An overpass back to the birthday ball, right? It's just, you have to win those. As a coach, if you do not win that, you're super frustrated. So it was a great, smart play by DeLay there.
And a nice block there by Macy DeLay. As Diedrich sent back at her.
You know what? Evelyn hits so hard that when you block her, it's going to only go straight down. There's nowhere else for it to go unless she finds an outside hand.
Brogan there as well, the sophomore at 5'10".
She wants it again.
Long, off the block. And the Blues set Brogan this time. Now the Tigers will scramble it back over. Brogan off the block with the kill. Caitlin Brogan. How deep is this team? She's just getting her time in there. And get the kill here.
Brogan was one of those that played for Bordewick on the state championship basketball game. She's confident, she's aggressive. When you're a state champ in another sport, you know what it takes, and she certainly showed that there.
Kill by Diedrich, but don't fault the effort by Mondragon. She nearly got that dig. Keeping hope alive for Blue Valley as DeLong will serve here. Some substitutions checking in now for the Lady Blues as the freshman DeLong to serve. Good serve by DeLong. Here's Diedrich.
Nice up.
Oh, that was a nice play by Cassidy Dahl as she went down low.
Those are tough.
Keep it alive, though.
Those are tough ones. I mean, such a great dig. And
good effort.
DeLay really did the right thing. Her job is to get out and to swing. Somebody should have got in there and left that ball for her so they could have converted on that play. But
Macy DeLay, dug by Emma Williams. Lar, dug by Mondragon. Set. Diedrich on the outside, and she goes cross court for the winner.
Yeah, that sharp cross. Mondragon was just kind of cheating. Look how far in, I don't know if you can see her. Yeah. She's so far in the court. I mean, that's just like an entire team could sit back in that open spot. So really smart play by Diedrich. That's in.
And ace for DeLong. Here comes Blue Valley back.
Talk about pressure. You got a freshman serving. It's set and match point for Washburn Rural. I mean, you got to have just steel nerves. She's going for it. I like it.
And the pass there was off the mark by DeLay. And now Kevin Bordewick wants to take a timeout as momentum with the black and gold of Blue Valley, the 6A preseason #1 team in the state.
tough spot for the Tigers to be in. You know, they need to score 5 before Rural scores 1. So certainly the odds are not in their favor, but anything can happen in this crazy game we call volleyball. So it should be a really exciting finish to what has been an awesome and incredibly fun match to watch.
A little bit of talent coming up in our next slam matchup, Lansing and Aquinas. Nancy Dorsey preview that one.
Oh, that one's going to be awesome. You know, you got 2 teams with returning a ton of talent, big-time players going to big-time schools, just a lot of good ball control on the Aquinas side, a lot of power on Lansing side. It's going to be really a fun run to watch. Sean, did you please tell me we got Sean Belden on camera, please? I want to see that replay.
DeLay kills it and wins it for the Lady Blues. But what a scramble to keep it alive. Did she go into the bleachers for that one to keep it alive?
I mean, that was fun. I was distracted by Sean Belden almost getting knocked over by one of the players on Washburn Rural going for that ball. But
get out of the way,
Brooklyn
Sean.
DeLay just finds a seam in the block. She is a superstar. She is one to keep your eyes on. You're going to hear and see a lot from that girl in the next 4 years.
So into the preseason number 10 team beats the preseason number 1 team. Washburn Rural over Blue Valley 25-22 and 25-21 in some high-level volleyball. Special thanks to the school's athletic directors, Matt Ortman of the Blue Valley program and also the Washburn Rural Athletic Department. And thanks to our coaches. Once again, Washburn Rural in 2 over Blue Valley. For Nancy Dorsey and our entire Spectrum Sports broadcasting crew, Kevin White saying so long from the 10th annual Slam. Have a great Labor Day weekend.